Okay, I've got a new poster, another flat earth one. Yeah, they get quite a lot of attention, especially the 666 one as well. But yeah, this one is it's based on an interview. His old channel has been taken off YouTube, like all the really good channels have about the flat earth, is Waykiwayki, and that's Mark Knight, he's really lovely actually. Well, I sent him a message. He's not one of these snotty people that, you know, it's not a YouTube creator that won't interact with people. I sent him a message saying I've been taken, you know, what's it when they take you, I've been unsubscribed to his channel, to let him know. But anyway, he interviewed undercover Dr. Burger Geno, quite a famous physicist, and these are the questions that he asked. Right, so the first question, it is said that a spinning atmosphere has no border. There is no physical border between spinning atmosphere in the vacuum, and the atmosphere gets less pressured and becomes the vacuum of space. At what altitude would you say that the atmosphere stops spinning? So gravity, they say, pulls the air molecules to the Earth, but there are still some atmosphere molecules higher up. At what altitude would you say these air molecules stop spinning? So the answer was not known, and gravity was always mentioned. If you know anything about the flat earth, it's their only answer is gravity. Yeah. And second question, it is written in Astrophysics that the rotation of the earth is due to we can't feel it. Because of constant velocity, some say there are two constant speeds. In the 1700s, on the same theme, James Bradley did an experiment which was redone in 1871, and also the Michelson Morely experiment, and also the most recent Michael Morely experiment by the Air Force proved the existence of ether and detect zero rotation of the Earth. So he says, what scientific method, instrumentation or experiment would you say proved that the Earth is rotating? The answer is gravity, as usual. And I'll put as well, science should be observable, measurable and repeatable. And that's not what we're getting, is it? Gravity is a theory, and yeah, so I put the theories. And then another question is, what percentage surety do you have of there being other Earth-like planets? And she replies 100%. So he says, name one scientific proof of Earth-like planets. And the answer to that was through transit techniques. Transit occurs when a planet passes between a star and its observer. And next question, how do you know that there are volcanoes, etc. on Earth-like planets? Now, I'll just put gravity. I mean, that's not what she said, but in answer to this question, she spoke a load of rubbish. Honestly, I've never heard anyone talk so much nonsense in my life. Yeah, I'll put a link to the video. I'll write it out so people can find it. It's very long. It's not a short video, which is why I felt that I needed to make this, because like some of the questions were so important. But I'll write it up. Yeah, and then one of the questions, why does the moon cast a shadow smaller than itself during an eclipse? Why can people simultaneously see the moon in different countries? See, these are really good questions. And in the interview, he shows her calculations for the Earth's curvature and informs her of the numerous laser tests, 500 to be precise, that do not show curvature. Also mentions the P900 camera that shows ships coming back into view where there should be curvature. And he also asked, it's a funny one, if you've ever seen it, who filmed the rocket taking off from the moon? Yeah, and this is from my Days of the Remnant Bride flat earth posts, where I've got a lot of science on there, and it really fits in with the with this poster. Axial rotation, not substantiated, neither curvature, and it defies the second law of thermodynamics for there to be a vacuum adjacent to a pressurized system. Second law of thermodynamics, entropy, energy transfer, high pressure would go to low pressure and try to seek equilibrium. Without a physical container to stop that natural law from taking place, it could not exist. Particle acceleration, hadron collider, subatomic particles is pseudoscience, and the cult of bombarding particles has no place in reality and does not make sense. It does not go along with observation. Very simply, high pressure to low pressure is not possible without a container. So yeah, and that's it. But yeah, they're good questions, they're valid, and why can't people answer them? I'm out.